La Jolla United Methodist Church, we believe that participating in worship, whether you're online or in person, it invites us into an experience of Christian community. And that's one important way that we can experience God's Holy Spirit. We can respond to our experience of God's Holy Spirit. And here are a few ways that you might respond this 25th Sunday after Pentecost. If you're worshiping in the sanctuary, you might find in your order of worship a number of announcements, and there are a few that I'd like to highlight. You might be interested in joining me for a cup of coffee and casual conversation. Starting a new thing, Coffee with the Pastor. That's going to be this Tuesday, anytime between 10 a.m. and 11:30 a.m. over at Bird Rock Coffee Roasters. Again, a place in the community to gather and have casual conversation, maybe a bit of coffee as well. If you're interested in our women's retreat, that's coming up this January. It'll be led by the Reverend Leslie Brogan, and it's going to be held at the San Vicente Resort in Ramona. The topic will be Grief and the Moon. There are brochures in the back of the sanctuary. If you're in person, if you're online, contact our church office. The deadline to register is coming up quick, so you're going to want to get on that as soon as you can. If you're interested in learning how to use recyclable grocery bags to make sleeping mats for people experiencing homelessness, we're going to be having a workshop on that on November 17th right after church. So come be in person on the 17th, especially, well, anytime. You're always invited, and join in that workshop. We're still looking toward the annual Christmas workshop that's over in our fellowship hall. December 7th, it seems like it's a little far away, but there's a lot of organizing and work to be done. If you feel like you're interested in participating, make sure you talk to George, Sarah Lee, or Gail. Here's one more announcement from Bob about the London choir trip.
Hey everyone, Bob Wertz here. One of the pleasures of our music department is having such a wonderful choir, and also the opportunity to do wonderful concerts like we did last April with famed composer Mark Hayes. At that time, he invited our choir, or members of our choir, to join him in a choral residency in London in June of 2025. There we would participate with singers from across the country in a mass choir doing his Requiem Mass. We would also have the privilege of getting to do a major work by John Rutter, with John Rutter himself conducting. This is very thrilling and a wonderful opportunity. Several choir members have signed up to go, and we want to send them there with your help. So we are going to establish a London travel fund to help defer their expenses. You can speak with Pastor Bob or me and talk to us about how you might be able to contribute. Our fees are starting now, and they're due between now and next February. So see us on how you might be able to help send one of our singers to London. It's the opportunity of a lifetime, and we hope that you can be there with us in spirit. Thanks so much, and we'll talk to you soon.
Thank you for taking a moment to consider how you might respond to your experience of Christian community and God's Holy Spirit. I believe that you're connected with this congregation for a reason, and that God has something to say specifically to you. If you should have any questions about any of these announcements, anything that took place in worship, if you're interested in church membership, please contact any of our ushers, talk to our pastor, that's me, or leave something in the live chat if you're online. We would love to have a conversation with you.